What you see here is a Codep Series 100 Galaxy ceiling fan. 4 blades, 52 inches, polished brass finish. This fan has an ornate bottom faceplate. As far as I'm aware, these fans were offered with both ornate and plain bottom faceplates. And the pull chain comes out of the nipple here at the bottom. And as you can see, there is a connector clip just before the beads start to feed into the nipple. That is because whoever owned this fan before me cut the pull chain as short as you could possibly get it without it pretty much going AWOL completely. I assume because it was originally on a wall control and they didn't want the chain sticking out and ruining the fan's aesthetic or some BS like that. Thankfully though, there was just enough slack where I was able to connect this clip, and now I can pull the chain freely, and it thankfully does not strain the chain in any way for it being at risk of breaking off up at the pull chain switch itself, which is inside of this piece here. As of course the clip itself is too fat to fit through the narrow chute in the middle of the nipple. The down rod and bottom canopy are tarnishing a bit, though it definitely could be a lot worse. Fan has arch-ended blades, which I always enjoy seeing. Not entirely sure on the dimensions of the motor in this fan. All I know is that it is large and it is heavy. And when it comes to fans like this, heavy almost always means quality. I found this ceiling fan at a Habitat restore in Virginia. I want to say it was near Winchester, Virginia, though it might have been a little bit south of there. I go into the restore and they have a bunch of fully assembled fans sitting on a shelf, and of course they're all junk. So then I'm looking around a little more, and eventually I find a shelf on the far wall of the store that has some more fans disassembled and put in boxes. And that's where I finally find this. And at first I couldn't quite see what it was, so I took the box out, and as soon as I felt how heavy it was, I knew I'd found something worth buying. The fan only cost me $5. The restore was having a sale, $5 on all ceiling fans. And yeah, the rest is history. So we'll, without further ado, go ahead and demonstrate this fan, starting with low. Medium. Already on medium, the fan is putting off a really nice breeze. The pitch of the blades on this fan is very steep, which I'm sure is a large contributing factor to that. All right, let's take it to high. As you can see, the fan is not the fastest spinner by any means. However, the steep blade pitch more than makes up for that. The fan is pretty quiet too. Really the only noise I can hear is some slight harmonics. And maybe a tad bit of bearing noise too. And there you go, a polished brass Codep Series 100 Galaxy fan.